Count that I get this, man. That man looks, that man looks 65. Yo, be watch boxing, man. What's up with y'all, man? Back at it with another post-fight review. Vacant WBA title at 140 pounds on the line. Rolly Romero was supposed to fight the champion, actually, and the fight with the title wasn't vacant. Albert Puello was a holder of this WBA title till he got popped for steroids. Very unfortunate, very sad. He's out the picture. So the title was vacant. They brought in this guy, Ishmael Barroso, a guy who's been with the WBA ranking system for as long as I've known him in his pro career. Comes in and fights Rolly Romero. And mind you, Rolly Romero is coming into this fight coming off of a loss. And not only a loss, but a knockout loss. And that was to Javante Davis sometime last year in 2022. But really and truly, man, if you know anything about this kid, Rolly's boxing skill set, I don't even know how he's in the game. He must have some nice, sweet connections over there in Las Vegas, where he's from, to get him into the pro boxing game. You know, this man has cleared $1 million already in a fight. Yeah, I mean, or at least that's what he got on paper. He should have cleared $1 million. The fight was on pay-per-view versus Tank Davis. But Ishmael Barroso was outboxing this guy. He was beating the guy to the punch. Barroso being the southpaw fighter, he was beating him to the punch with the body shots, left hooks, right hooks to the head, using that jab, pulling to the body. Nice combination of going to the head and body. You know, Barroso was digging to the body shots more than the man Romero was. You know what I mean? And he was throwing the power shots. You know, the man Rolly doesn't have quite the jab. His power shots weren't landing as much as Barroso. Barroso was in control of this fight. Barroso even drops the man Rolly Romero in the third round. Barely with a big punch. The man basically punched him with his wrist and drops him in the third round. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's only a matter of time when this man Rolly get in there with another big puncher like, i.e., fellas like Javante Davis. That strap will be it's gonna vanish. It's gonna vanish. So this man, Rolly Romero, getting outboxed, you know, I ain't give him too many rounds, man. I think this fight got stopped in the ninth round. A bad stoppage, might I add. Very bad stoppage, you know. Rolly Romero's defense, man, he be trying to put himself into that Philly shell, man, trying to be like Floyd Mayweather, man, but that shit never works, you know what I mean? I only gave the man Rolly Romero round four, round six, and that about it. You know what I mean? The fight got stopped in the ninth round. I only gave him round four and six. You know what I mean? Barroso, the older fighter, I'm trying to tell you, they say he's 41. He looked about 65. That's just the truth about it. I'm not making fun of the guy. I'm not saying that his birth certificate been forged or anything of that. I'm just trying to tell you how old the man looks. What's up, Mike 104? What's going on, G? Mike 104 in the chat says Jack Reed should have ref this fight and Tony Wick should have ref Johnny back. Yeah, at least you know in the Johnny back fight, you know Tony Weeks wouldn't have to pull this bad stoppage like he did for this fight. You know what I mean? It was a very bad stoppage tonight. Barroso was stopped in the ninth round. I'm sorry, and no punches were even landed. He was in exchanges with the man Rolly Romero, and none of them landed any big punches at the time. And Tony Weeks just jumped in and stopped the fight. Very disgusting, bad stoppage. That's why I said, man, the man Rolly must have some connections over there in Las Vegas in order for him to catch up this world title, in order for him to get this world title shot after coming off a knockout loss, even in order for him to get the Tank Davis fight in his 14th fight. He got connections over there in Vegas, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Mike 104 says Rolly had that Farley shell, that Fugazi shell, man. That Fugazi shell of his is terrible. Terrible, terrible, man. You know what I'm saying? But bad stoppage, man. Very bad stoppage. But he did drop the man Ishmael Barroso did get dropped in that ninth round. You know what I mean? He got caught with some big punch. But actually, matter of fact, that knockdown that the man Rolly Romero is credited for in the ninth round, he didn't even really drop him. He did catch him with a big left hook that hurt the man Barroso and had him on Queer Street. But the man, when he was hurt, he basically shoved him down with his forearm and pushed him down to the canvas. And that's how he got the 10-8 round, but it doesn't matter because Tony Weeks didn't let the man Barroso finish the fight. We should have seen this man. If Barroso is really 41, Rolly should have knocked him out in that round, and that's what we wanted to see. But the man Tony Weeks took that away from us. D Marsh Boxing, big up to my man Mike 104. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Leave your thoughts and comments. If you're new to the channel, please share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you like the content, and leave your thoughts and comments. Let's talk about it. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. What do you think about the stoppage? You think Tony Weeks messed up? Should have let him fight? Let Barroso go out on his shield? Let's see if Rolly could really seal the deal. We'll never get to know because Tony Weeks got involved. I'm gone. One.